Hey friends, and welcome back to another episode of What to Watch on Netflix. I'm super excited about today's episode, but before we go any further, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, thumbs this video up, and share it with a friend who may enjoy this series. I'm your host, ChaniceTv. Okay, so I'm super excited about today's episode because y'all know I love melanated shows. Y'all know I love it. When I did my review of Blood and Water, I absolutely adore that series, and I was so excited to be, talking about black people on screen. Like, I'm just excited about it, and I feel like African culture is very close to Caribbean culture. If y'all don't know, most of you probably do. I am from Barbados, so like when anything remotely close to home is out there, I'm excited about it. I feel like it's a win for everybody. So like this is why I'm so excited about this series. But other than that, let's go ahead and get straight on into the chat. So today we are going to talk about The Smart Money Woman. The Smart Money Woman is a Netflix series which is based in Africa. I'm not sure what part of Africa it is, but I'm just excited about it. Okay, The Smart Money Woman. This series is focused around a group of friends who are on a path to financial wellness, financial freedom, financial literacy. It is just a hot mess where it starts off. This series was actually recommended to me by one of my friends, and she was just like, Shanice, like, you need to watch this. It is so good. And the thing about it is, it's not just a series. Like, they actually give you financial tips in between the series. So, like, one tip that stood out to me, or like one that I really remember is, do not invest in what you don't understand. And y'all know that there are a lot of like internet scams going around, like, oh, bring this amount to $100 and I will flip it for you. Do not invest in things that you do not understand. Okay, I'm gonna just leave that one right there. So there are 4 friends in this series, 5 really, but 4 main characters in this series. We have Zuri. Zuri is on a path to financial literacy and financial freedom because she just lives above her means. There's Zuri. There's Tammy. Tammy is an entrepreneur whose business is going to ruins because Tammy just can't get it together. Like, it doesn't seem as though she has a financial plan, so everything is just crumbling. Like, when her customers are upset, everything is just crumbling for Tammy. Adeswa, she is not so much on the path of financial freedom or financial literacy. I feel like Adeswa's part in this series is to show women that we really have to be smart with our money and separate it from romance. Because Adeswa is in a loveless marriage with her overgrown boy of a husband and his mother-in-law, who's very, very spiteful. And I say and her mother-in-law because it seems as though she's in marriage. It seems as though like Adeswa married her husband and the mother because like, she's just always there, which I completely do not understand. Anyways, there's also Lara. I really like Lara as well because like Lara is, first of all of these women seem to do very well for themselves, but Lara, not only does she do well for herself, but she also carries her family on her back, and you will see that in the series when you watch it. If you haven't already, which I hope you have, because we will have some spoilers in this. Just putting it out there. But she carries her family on her back, and it kind of runs her to ruins, if we're being honest. My absolute favorite character in this series is definitely Zuri. Why? Because I feel like Zuri she's smart, but she also tries to keep up appearances. And we can all relate to that. We can all relate to, wanting to buy the bag and buy the shoes and buy the dress and wanting to post it on social media. So, like, we look so cool. But I feel like the older we get, like, the more we're just like, I don't really need this. But that is the path that she's on. And what I really love about Zuri is not only is she trying to educate herself, she's also dating someone who can educate her. Now, I know that there are a lot of videos out there about, what is it called? Hypergamy, where you date a man who can take care of you. But Zuri can take care of herself, and her man just kind of adds value to her life. So not only does he take care of her financially, but he also educates her, and he doesn't make her feel small about it. I absolutely love that. There was a part in the series where Zuri was like, when she gets all of this together, the first thing that she's going to go do is buy a car. Now, I can't remember exactly the type of car she wanted. I think it was a Mercedes, but don't crucify me if I'm wrong. And her man was just like, babe, like, are you sure that is what you want? Like, that is what you need? Do you need to buy this type of car? Can't you get like a less expensive vehicle? Why do you need that specific type of car? And I could really, really appreciate that. And again, what I love about their relationship is that he doesn't make her feel small. Like, he's just looking out for her betterment. So Zuri is definitely my favorite character of this series. Tammy to me is she is an entrepreneur living a hot girl summer life. That is how I see Tammy. Lara, my heart really went out to Lara, especially coming on to the end of the series. And one thing that also stood out to me when it came to Lara was you have to really shift your mindset when it comes to money, because growing up, we only know what we were taught. And most of our financial education came from our parents and, our family, which may not have been like the best financial advice. So we really have to shift the way that we think about money. Like, why do we do the things that we do when it comes to money? And Lara's mother is a giver. Like, she could be on her last dime and she will give it to someone who asks, which is not smart. But Lara, my heart went out to her because she just gives and gives to her family, and they just take and take and take. So I think that is the lesson that Lara had to learn. Like, she had to learn when to cut them off. Like, you can only help people who really want to help themselves. Adeswa, like I said, like, Adeswa to me really showed women, like, we gotta be smart when it comes to money and romance, because as much love as we are in, let's just say love will only take us so far. And for me, like, Adeswa's love was kind of one-sided, because her man just, if you didn't watch, I'm not going to say what happened in Adeswa's marriage, but if you didn't watch it, go ahead and watch it and come back and talk to me in the comments. But Adeswa, like, I felt so bad for Adeswa, especially at the end of the series, but I was proud of her as well. I must say that. This show, first of all, it is a must-watch on Netflix. It's a must-watch. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. Like, to me, the acting was A1. Like, it was top tier. The scene that I love was Lara's scene when she got to her breaking point. I was just like, y'all, I'm getting chills even thinking about it. Like, Lara, like, she bodied that character. It was super, super believable. That's all I'm going to say about that. But a major takeaway from this series, from me, was you really have to be careful who you hang around and who you keep in your circle, because their habits will become your habits. There was a part in the series where, before Zuri met her man, when they were kind of still like, do you like me? Do you love me? Like, it was like, do you like me? Do you not? Like, when they were about to, like, start dating, she was super excited, and she called her friends, and she was like, oh my gosh, she just asked me out. Like, I have to go home and get ready, da da da. And her friends were super, super excited. They're like, let's go shopping. No, Zuri is on a budget. Like, Zuri's rent is overdue. Zuri is selling her purses to make the rent and pay off other things. So she don't need to be going shopping. But like I said, you have to be really, really careful who you keep in your circle, because she kind of felt obligated to go, because they were just like, yeah, we know you're on a budget, but what is a little 1,000 naira or how much ever it is? I don't know. What is a little $500 going to do to you? Like you'll make it back? No. I'm on a budget. Okay? That really, really stuck out to me, because it was like, sometimes, you know, you plan for your money, you budget, and you're like, it's like a diet. It's like a financial diet. That's what it is, actually. Like, you budget and you're just like, I'm sticking to this month. And then, like, somebody gonna be like, oh, do you want to go to this party? Oh, there's this coming up. Like, I have to buy a dress for this, and you have to buy shoes. Like, let's go. And it's just kind of like, okay, maybe that $500 is not going to do you anything. But if you think about it, that $500 could have gone somewhere else where it could have grown to 3 times the size, maybe in like 5 months or so. I'm just speaking hypothetically. And over time, if you keep using $500 every month, how much is that going to be over the years that you could have used to invest? So that is something that really, really stuck out to me. Be careful who you hang around, and be careful who you keep in your circle, because their habits will become your habits. Like, it's kind of like they'll rub off on you, you know? So that's a major, major takeaway that I took from this series. But that brings our episode of What to Watch on Netflix to an end. Comment below and let me know who your favorite character is. What is your major, major takeaway from this series? What do you rate it? Comment and let me know. You guys know I rate it 5 out of 5. But comment and let me know. And I'll see you in the next episode. Also, let me know what you would like me to discuss next from What to Watch on Netflix. And I'll definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.